So, hello, viewers. Once again, welcome you to our show, The Public Lens. My name is Ngaro Nixon, and I'm the host of this show. And today, we are joined in by a special guest, the head teacher at Kigezi High School. He's a great man. He has been interested with the leadership of this big school, welfare of students and teachers, and of course, the teaching staff. In a bit, you're going to let you, sir, introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, I'm Akampere Abraham at Kigezi High School. Good evening, viewers.
Thank you, sir. So, fast forward, we are going to enter into this podcast, and of course, we have to let the viewers know more about our special guest because he has had massive achievements over his leadership as the teacher of Kigezi High School. So, sir, for listeners who may not know you, you could briefly introduce yourself and your journey in Kigezi High School. It is well known you're an OB of this school, so you could let us know your journey in Kigezi High School as a student and your journey through to leadership.
Thank you so much. Okay, as you have mentioned, I happen to have been an old student of this school in 1987, and I used to stay in Bankosa house, and I had done my primary down in the village in a school called Chihorezo Primary School. Here at Kigezi High School, the school culture, I think, has not changed much because our headmaster then used to emphasize that we go for chapel for prayers. Then we used to have games. Then I think we were encouraged to do certain things in a unique manner since we are boys and girls of the Kigezi High School family. And I can tell you right now, this is what we emphasize. And we accept that now we are in the new curriculum. And the curriculum is more of competence-based, but not many things have changed. Right back, I was teaching here as a teacher of economics and mathematics way back 2003 to 2013. Then from there I went to go and teach in other schools. Then my journey as a head teacher started in 2019, and up to today. And I'm so grateful that I have worked with so many people, so many stakeholders, including the foundation body, and then the students, our staff, parents, government, at least to make a humble contribution towards the growth of this school. This school is started in 1922, and it is 100 plus 3 years. And what we do, we keep reflecting on how this school has grown. So many students have passed through this institution. So many teachers have come here. So many teachers and teaching staff. So here today we are, and we are a big school. We are 1,545 students. And for staff, they are also over 100. So we are like a giant. So we are proud that our school grows in 4 perimeters. That is the academics, then the discipline, and then welfare, and also infrastructure development. And our values really based on the foundational values of this school, because that was the purpose why this school was started in 1922 by missionaries to produce people who have values and who respect fellow citizens. So right now, I think we have gone milestones in regard to the 4 factors I mentioned about. And I think we are proud that we have a disciplined society, both the students and the staff, and also our parents. Our parents are so organized. Then we have tried, I think right now we are doing very well in academics. We get perfect scores. And both boys and girls of our school, I think they are trying to work hard towards academic achievement.
Yes, sir. So, in a school transformation journey, we would like you briefly to tell us the biggest challenges the school was facing when you took over. Like you briefly tell us the condition you found the school in back in 2019 when you took over.
Generally, as I said, the school as a school doesn't change much. But normally what changes is the operationalization and maybe gaps. For instance, when you find students are not doing well and we begin blaming students, sometimes there's gaps here and there, which I think we are trying to fill in that year of 2019. Generally, 2019, I saw there were gaps in, I think I can say, teaching, and then the systems, consistency when we are doing our work. Those are a few things I used to see. And now almost every stakeholder is hands-on, and that one helps us. And so I think that is what has caused the change. Everyone is on, because right now we use, when you read the teachers, it's called Teachers Policy 2019. There are 6 C's, and one of the C's is collaboration, and collaboration is about teamwork, and that is what we use. Otherwise, there is nothing big or nothing special that we apply. It is just let everyone does his or her part, and then God will do the rest. That's what we do.
Yes. When you first joined the school in 2019, we would like you to share with us the first priority you had in revamping the school and how you managed to build a staff which shares your same vision of transformation.
Yeah, our first priority was discipline. When everyone is disciplined, they have focus, and that's what I think we have been placing. So it is discipline number 1. And once there is discipline, you will see great things. Like we have always tried to see how children perform academically. But once children are disciplined, they make wonders. And in a school setting, once you have academic results, then everything follows. But academic results come from discipline. And a simple definition of discipline is being what you're supposed to be at the right time, doing the right thing. And that one applies, as I say, to all stakeholders. Yeah, it is true, 2019 the population was small, and generally there was a few issues of teasing. You can imagine People cannot imagine teasing causes a depopulation in the school. And so that is, I think, what our staff addressed. But that is a part of now discipline. And of course, thorough teaching. We have been using thorough teaching as an instrument for this fundamental change I think we are seeing today.
Okay. Under your guidance as the leader of this school, the school has witnessed maximum scores both in O level, where we have had instances of having 8 in 8, and also in A level, where we have had instances of having 20 points out of 20 points. Could you briefly share with us how you've managed to motivate the students themselves and the teachers who engage with these students for this school to continue achieving these maximum scores?
Yeah, I think it is not very difficult for someone to have success if they believed in themselves. I think the first thing we did was awareness. So these children, we take it philosophically that once they know what they want and they believe in themselves, then they do well. And that is a message we tell them every time. And such that everyone believes in themselves. And the methodology of how they do their book work also matters. Because now we have seen an improvement in the reading culture. And once children read hard, there is brain power. And brain power is a miracle behind good results. I wouldn't expect students of A level, for example, who don't read textbooks. With the innovation of pamphlets, there are these simplified models of writing. And then students run away from textbooks to reading notebooks and pamphlets. I think that thing normally creates students who have little brain power. You meet them, you tend to think they know kumbe. Their brain power is down. So we use counseling and guidance. I've always had our old students come here talk to our students. And these are some of the things we talk about. For example, how can a student become academically empowered? You have to read lots of things, lots of books. Even if they are not relevant to the subjects you do, they improve your brain power. Then for our staff, I think we have always made a focus to ensure that our results are never the same. So planning to have results, I think, is also strategic when you're a teacher. Because the way you interact with the learners, then the way you do the assessment itself will have how a teacher will make a contribution to the results we are talking about right now.
Yes. Over the years, it has been a tradition in Kigezi High School where there is a continued teacher assessment, continued teachers training, and also benchmarking to other schools, learning more traits. How does that improve the teaching skills of the teachers and the general performance of the students at large?
Yeah, a teacher is paramount in effective teaching and learning. And as you have rightly put it, we have at the school we have an effort of having our teachers trained every term. We have what we call staff development programs, and this is a timely issue. Also have, when we are planning for teaching for all these subsequent terms, we do collective planning. If teachers are teaching in the same department, we sit together and we plan together, then create resources together. Even when you come to assessment, we do a teamwork to ensure that we set items, tests, and exams. That's what we do. So it empowers a teacher. A teacher that is empowered is a teacher that will empower the learner. So that's what we do. Then we also do benchmark in other institutions, because when you go to other institutions, we normally see what they do better, and then we borrow with our system, and we have done it for the past years. This is important because we keep comparing and then correcting our errors and our mistakes, the way we handle children. Our staff, I think, most of them, because we use these methods, they are like the same. You'll not identify, because I wouldn't love to see someone saying that teacher A is better than teacher B. I've been trying to avoid that, because all teachers are equally important. You will see it when you see a scoreboard, and maybe one of the subjects you have not done well. You regret why you didn't empower each of them. So our effort has been that every teacher is trained through our professional development programs. And as I said, this is an effort which has been supported even by the Board of Governors, because our budget always has that vote that our teachers are trained. We do benchmark to empower our teachers.
Pre-2019, the school had many issues with strikes and so forth, but under your leadership, the school has managed to overcome these challenges of striking. Would like you to share with us the principles you've used to achieve discipline among teachers, students, and non-teaching staff at large, to avoid all these instances of striking and other indiscipline cases.
Yeah, I think this one is not a complicated issue. I've not got challenges, because first of all, we have to know what a human being is. Like we use an open system, because every time we open our communication channels to everyone. And so whenever we are implementing policy in school, we ensure that everyone is in the know. So there's no one who gets information from others to avoid confusion. So we do our open communication through assemblies, which we have, and they are regular. Then we have staff meetings. We do communicate. The reason why we do open communication is to avoid people getting misinformed. When people are misinformed, and then that is where the cause of the strikes is, because people don't have the first hand. So your information is so golden that we want to get everyone be in the know, so everyone knows where Kigezi High School is going. Even if we wanted to do a simple structure and the board has approved it, it doesn't cost us. Even tell students that we are going to do this project in school, and the source of the funds is this. So students will know. Automatically, parents will get informed, the foundation body is informed. What would be the cause of the strike is now put aside, since everyone knows. Then the second one is respect. We encourage each of us to respect each other. And when you respect each other, we shall avoid collision. So for us, we don't use the word bosses. So many times I hesitated to be called the headmaster. I didn't like that title. Because I was head, maybe I would say, you called me your team leader. And so those are a few, I think, issues that helped us to have calmness, stability. Maybe the last one would be awareness. Students sometimes cause strike because they are not aware that insecurity. The one who loses because of insecurity in the school is the student himself. So all these lessons have been thoroughly doing. Students, they understand once the school is stable, that the people who become who benefit from the system, they have enough time, they will not waste time, even the teachers will love them. Yeah, so that is from the awareness part. Yes.